Did you know Nickelodeon loves K-pop? Okay, love might be too strong of a word. Let's start that over again. Did you know Nickelodeon loves K-pop? Actually, some of you might. With the K-pop or Hallyu wave reaching every inch of the globe in the past few years, companies outside of Asia are now keeping a closer eye on these groups and recognize how powerful of a marketing agent they can be. This video is just an appetizer, just a little taste, a Costco sample if you will, for my next series titled Forgotten Media in K-pop. But enough chitter chatter, let's jump into the video. Nick Cannon. Yes, we're talking about Nick Cannon. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but he's very vital to this story. He started off at Nickelodeon himself as a teenage cast member on the original All That and the host of the Teen Nick Buck. Cannon was a surprising quote advocate / supporter for K-pop, or at least saw the profit of it before anyone else did. In an interview with Billboard, he said, "America's last to the party. Honestly, it's such a global phenomenon that I've witnessed over the years from traveling abroad. A few years back, there was a girl group with a Nickelodeon movie called The Schoolgirls. From that, there was the Wonder Girls, and that's when I was really introduced to Korean pop and thought, this is amazing. I became a fan of the culture." He was asked, what specifically drew you to the culture? The main reason is the admiration and respect for the fans, and how they really became this real community. That's the thing that opened my eyes initially. Obviously, we've always had girl groups and boy bands, and all that stuff in the States. But to see the detail, the hard work, and the dedication in K-pop culture, I've never seen anything like it. Nick Cannon worked his way up in the company and eventually became one of Nickelodeon's chairmen for Nickelodeon's Teen Nick channel in 2009. He helped develop and was a creative consultant for several projects, which two of them included the Wonder Girls movie and Make It Pop. It's the year 2009. Wonder Girls were reaping in the benefits of their hard work with their hits such as Tell Me, So Hot, and Nobody. The group wielded the title as one of the biggest girl groups in K-pop at the time, and in high demand backed up by their popularity and catchy dance tracks dominating the charts. Their company, JYP Entertainment, saw their growth and success in Asia and decided they wanted to expand overseas. The group toured with the Jonas Brothers in 2009, and in 2010, they held their North American tour of their very own that included their groups, the Wonder Girls, and their label mates 2PM. Just before Cannon's movie collaboration with the Wonder Girls, Cannon signed a girl group called Schoolgirls. In 2010, the group opened up for Wonder Girls and 2PM for their California shows. This was also probably around the time when JYP and Nick Cannon started discussing a collaboration. Allegedly, JYP and Nick Cannon reportedly met when the former was planning the Wonder Girls advancements in the US market. After a couple of exchanges, they decided to collaborate on this exciting new film. Both signed a broadcast contract with Teen Nick, the MTV network subsidiary owned by Viacom, which promises exposure for the girls to over 70 million households in the US. In 2011, JYP Entertainment and co-producer Nick Cannon's company Incredibles have agreed last week to air Wonder Girls at the Apollo through teen TV channel Teen Nick. The filming will begin in October, with the plans to air the first episode in the first quarter of 2012. Nick Cannon, better known as Mariah Carey's husband in Korea, is the chairman of Teen Nick. He decided to lead this project because he set a high value on the Wonder Girls talent. It's very uncommon for an Asian artist to be cast in the lead role for an American TV program, so many industry officials are following this news with great interest. And so, in 2012, the Wonder Girls movie premiered and was held at the CGV Theater in Los Angeles, California, and was released nationwide across hundreds of thousands of televisions on February 2nd, 2012. Let's be honest, the movie follows your generic Nickelodeon formula, stereotypical characters, very repetitive phrases, and predictable storyline. The movie also featured the Schoolgirls as Wonder Girls' rivals to add some conflict to the bland storyline.
So don't even think about getting in our way.
Wonder Girls had arrived and they are taking New York City by storm. The girls arrived to New York City to prepare for their US tour, but because of their fun, mischievous personalities, they enter themselves into the Apollo amateur competition under the stage name The Asian Invasion. Their amazing performance wins them a spot in the finals, but also stirs up trouble with the reigning champs, the Schoolgirls. The writing was kind of bland, but what did I expect out of a Nickelodeon made-for-TV movie?
Oh, in Korea we say 대박.
Oh.
대박.
대박!
대박.
대박!
대박. 대박.
There was also the feeling that this movie storyline was pretty fast-paced, yet they added some unnecessary filler to reach the runtime. And my biggest downside to this movie is, where are the Wonder Girls lines? Like, is it possible to get a line distribution for a movie? Because I felt the writers didn't give the members enough lines when it's their movie. But besides just a few of the downsides that I listed, the full list will be in the deep dive. Yes, it is cheesy and a true representation of a product of its time, but it's worth a watch if you liked the Wonder Girls or just a K-pop fan in general. It was fun seeing the girls act, and I can admire their work and their dedication to promote K-pop in the Western market. Their multiple attempts to break through in America was seen as a failure to most at the time, but we can't deny that the Wonder Girls Plunge and the others such as BoA, Seven, Girls' Generation, and Psy were the pioneers to open the gates for the groups of the future. Following the movie, Kanon joined the Wonder Girls, or rather, the Wonder Girls joined Kanon to promote the movie and their English singles. In these interviews, you can see him take majority of the spotlight, where the interviewers focus on him rather than the girls when they are fully capable. Nonetheless, Nick Cannon had always been vocally supportive of the Wonder Girls. Take a look for yourself.
They've been killing it all over the world for a while as well. So I think, like you said, with like their dance hits that they've already had, from Nobody to Like Money, it's just like this is just something that the States is kind of little behind on. Like K-pop is big all over the world. So for them to be able to, like, now that people are paying attention, it's great and we love it, but I want them to continue to do what they
I was introduced to the K-pop world through the Wonder Girls. These girls are so amazing. They were so professional, so well versed in everything entertainment. Very stylized, very fashionable, very funny. He even reacted to the news of their disbandment.
Wonder Girls are breaking up again? All those young ladies are definitely super talented. You know, they introduced me to K-pop and just that whole solid, amazing fan base that started in Korea and went globally. So, like, everybody comes back together. I'm saying there's always, at one point, a group breaks up, especially with artists. Artists want to be free and do their own thing, so groups never stay together. Can we name one group that kept all the original members?
Through his experience working with the Wonder Girls and JYP Entertainment, Kanon was inspired to work on a new project that would center around K-pop. Since the Wonder Girls' trials and errors in America, K-pop began to take over the world. For example, we had Psy's worldwide viral hit, Gangnam Style, that literally broke YouTube. Crayon Pop toured with Lady Gaga, and their viral song Bar 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 being featured on America's sitcom Selfie. And lastly, 21 appearing on The Bachelor. In 2014, news of Kanon co-producing a new series aimed at teens titled The Drop, or K-Pop High, was predicted to air on Nickelodeon. The Drop would be a half-hour musical comedy centered around the trials and tribulations at a boarding school. The K-pop twist comes from the form of the three girls who meet and unite over a shared love of Korean pop and the quote, K-pop vibe. Kanon and the network received heavy backlash from the K-pop community. There was even a Change.org petition with close to 10,000 signatures calling for the show's cancellation. The petition's creator wrote, K-pop is a niche genre for a reason. Those who are closed-minded to it, aka the general public, are quick to judge without taking the time to understand it in the first place. By allowing the drop to air, we are inviting more ignorance than new fans. There are already enough people who are ignorant about Korean culture. We don't need more. There were even forums and threads made discussing the show. Here's what some users had to say. I kinda want this to actually happen, just so I can laugh at it. Did K-pop fans not already have a bad enough rep? Why is this going to be a thing? If Nick Cannon couldn't make the Wonder Girls happen, then he wouldn't be able to make this show happen. Cannon's response to the criticism, I didn't understand why the fans were kind of upset. It intrigued me, like, why would they be mad about a big show that's not really trying to be a K-pop show, but something that inspired by paying tribute to the world? Because obviously, they didn't know what the show was about. I could imagine that someone like me, who's not in K-pop, you hear them doing a K-pop show, it wouldn't make you excited. But I reached out to a few of the people who were concerned, and then they were saying how much this world and these artists mean to them, and I totally respect that. I assured the ones that I actually talked to that would be doing nothing but uplift the culture and pay respect to it. Netizens also criticized the show's main lead, Megan Lee. Megan Lee was a YouTube singer turned K-pop idol known for her single 8 Days. Due to the backlash, he came to the show's defense. Also, I'd like to clarify that at this point, the show's name had changed from The Drop to Make It Pop. Make It Pop was K-pop inspired. What does that mean? I'll let Megan tell you herself.
I want to just clear the facts by saying that this is a purely K-pop inspired show. So it does not mention K-pop, nor is it about K-pop, or are we trying to represent groups or fans in any way. So instead, what I mean by inspired is that the creators of the show took the very fun and colorful parts of K-pop out of many different genres of K-pop, because it's a huge umbrella. They took the fun and colorful parts and made a show for all ages, especially the younger audience, to have very eye-popping hairstyles, makeup, fashion, to inspire young viewers to follow their dreams and to never give up. So although the show is inspired, we are not trying to represent K-pop in any way or say the outfits that we wear on the show is what K-pop is all about. But we actually do have some outfits that definitely are modeled after some very famous K-pop groups. Mostly like the legendary groups that every K-pop fan would.
The show finally aired in 2015. Make It Pop was a comedic music-infused daily strip about 3 unique girls who came together to start their own K-pop-inspired band, randomly selected to room together at boarding school. Bookish Corky, fashion-forward Jody, and social media maven Sunhee meet and bond over music. With the help of their fellow boarding school classmate and DJ hopeful, Caleb, the girls grow from roommates to bandmates as they become a school-wide sensation and compete for a place in the upcoming school musical. The show received some pretty decent reviews and was awarded a 2nd season. However, just like the Wonder Girls movie, Make It Pop was forgotten by the community and Nickelodeon focused on other projects. Years passed, and at this point, Nickelodeon shied away from K-pop until the rise of groups such as BTS and Blackpink, who broke into the market by selling out stadiums and topping the charts. They slowly featured K-pop during categories at their Kids' Choice Awards, and even featured BTS's mic drop in the 2018 Kids' Choice Awards. Nickelodeon gave it another go, but on a smaller scale, on the reboot of All That, a kids' comedy sketch show. SuperM was the first K-pop group to perform on the show, and even joined in on one of the skits. Take a look for yourself.
Is that my shirt?
What? Is that my wallet? Where did you get it?
Definitely not your tour bus while you were taking a nap. No.
Even MonstaX, who are used to performing in arenas all over the world, stopped by the studio and graced a different stage later that year. Unlike SuperM, the boys of MonstaX did not partake in a sketch, but where they did become heavily involved was on a rival children's network called Cartoon Network for their show We Bare Bears in 2019, where the members were actually heavily focused on in the episode and even provided their voices.
MonstaX! 둘, 셋, 후! MonstaX! 안녕하세요!
It's interesting to see Nick Cannon and Nickelodeon's connection to K-pop and ride the wave early on before hitting it big in the States. Just like Cannon said, K-pop had already been a global phenomenon for years. America was just late to the party. With the undying rise of K-pop all over the world, do you think Nickelodeon will try their attempt with another K-pop inspired project? Have you heard of any of these Nickelodeon business ventures with K-pop before today? And let me know if there's anything I missed. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, I filmed my entire reaction for the entire Wonder Girls movie and both SuperM and MonstaX performances on All That. So let me know if you want to see that. I hope you liked this week's video. Look out for my next video where I'll do a deep dive of the Wonder Girls movie and their dedication to breakthrough in the Western market. And as always, thank you for watching and enjoy your stay.